is a certain magical index crossover worth your crystals. Believe it or not, this crossover can be a skip for many, but do you want to? Question mark? Today, I'll show you who to pull, who to skip, good equipments from this event, and exactly why you should consider summoning. And are they pity worthy?
So, are any of them top tier?
Spoiler alert, yes, and I'll prove it. Let's start with equips. Why? Because equipments are equally as important as units. Remember this. Some of these equipments are good, others are bait, and I'll sort them out for you. Here are the good ones to have. Disciplinary Committee Armband, a 5-star support. This equipment provides 25 arts to the team and 20% all stats for 15 seconds. And the leader gets 40%. This equipment is comparable to Lisa's Smart Skirt, which is a top tier support healing equipment. If you can get this, well, it's good. Accelerator's Clothes provides 80 arts on the first use and 60% dark damage. It's great for building momentum at the start of the quest and for dark teams. Accelerator's Crutch. It has a 4000 break, and this equipment also increases 60% break power and 30 arts if you're not inflicted by any status condition. In my opinion, it's a really good breaking equipment. And it provides arts. Misaka's Sister Goggles has a low 30-second CT for defense equipment, increasing all allies' magic resistance by 25%. But if allies' HP are 40% max HP, increase an additional 15% damage resistance. This just means applying all stats up, which Misaka has 50%. But this is for light units only. This is also achievable from other equipments and units combined. Overall, this equipment is good since it has 2 types of damage resistance. These are the high value equipments. Misaka's Coin provides 40% magic damage per use. That caps at 200%. This equipment is good for Misaka since she refreshes magic equipment after super arting, which can be used 2 times immediately. Iron Sand Sword is a solid nuking equipment for Monolite team. Shirai's Ribbon provides 2 arts per second for 15 seconds, adds 20% attack, and light units get 40%. It's kind of a okay equipment. Tokiwadai's Gym Uniform is a farmable equipment that provides 15 arts to the team. If the user is light, add 10% damage resistance. Since it's an equipment, it can stack with other units' damage resistance. By the way, these are the niche equipments. Toma's Student Bag provides 30% magic resistance and regain. It's good if you lack magic resistance defense equipment, also providing you with overtime healing. Gikoda's Keychain heals human units only, which kind of sucks, but it's good for human comps that increases their max HP by 30%. Toma's Uniform and Former Walking Church is very niche, so grab it if you get lucky. I don't know. Whatever. The equipments are good, but Misaka straight up abuses them. Watch this. Toma is a taunt tank, art gen battery, and has Team DR. His slots aren't the best, but good enough for him. Toma gains 100 arts each wave, then 30 if he's still in the same wave from his skill. His art provides 20 arts to the team, taunts the enemy for 30 seconds, and provides a 25k barrier, plus 35% magic resistance. He also adds 10k damage multiplier for each time he uses his arts, up to 150k, capping at 300k. That's pretty good. I like the 20 arts and the taunt. His super art increases 100 arts when used and decreases 100% of enemies' damage resistance. His true art is niche but nuts, increasing 200% team damage versus fire, light, and dark content. For his passive, it's Gerald-style cheat code. For 5 seconds, he's invisible when his health drops to 0 for the first time. Gains 100 art, 100% attack, and flinch resistance. This guy tanks, has consistent art generation, and turns on team damage with damage resistance, all in one kit. Toma wants his true weapon, increasing physical damage if his HP is 70% or more. If it's below 70%, he heals by 30% of his max HP instead, which is a W. Although he's a good tank, his barrier is only 25k. What's good about that is it's on his art. Toma is on par with Kirisame and Gamagori. If you lack a top tier taunt tank, aim for Toma. For his rotation, R2 taunt and gain a barrier. Super R for DR, chart if the enemy is fire, light, or dark content. Is Toma worth summoning? I say yes, especially if you don't have an ascended taunt tank. But if you already do, he'll be a skip. Toma probably falls into SS tier, just like the rest of the Ascended taunt tanks. Consistent Archen for a taunt is good, but Misaka can delete with magic resistance. Misaka is a magic DPS unit, and the things she can do with equipments, game-changing, refreshing enabler. Her stats are crazy for her. Her super art reduces enemies' light resistance by 150%. That doesn't sound too good, but I'll tell you why it is. Each time she uses her super art, she refreshes her own magic equipment if the remaining CT is 50% or more. Her true weapon reduces 20% magic resistance for 60 seconds, with a 50-second CT. If it's equipped by Misaka, the magic resistance is doubled to 40% instead. After Misaka's super arts, she refreshes her magic equipment, but the remaining CT must be 50% or more. I think I said that already. Use her true weapon, super art, and true weapon again, and that's 80% magic resistance instantly. With 2 true weapons, which is confirmed to stack, you can hit up to 160% magic resistance instantly. This makes her an absolute base. She can synergize well with other units, is self-sustaining, increasing 40 arts with her skill, and her arts provide 100% attack and skill CT for 60 seconds, allowing her to utilize her equipments and gain arts quicker. Her true art increases 50% all stats to light units and crit resistance down to the enemy. For her passive, if she's not in any status effect, increase 100% damage, 3 arts per second for 30 seconds, and 100% paralysis resistance to the team. It's niched, but useful. Misaka might be a magic nuker, and pairing her with Fern or any other magic units, and they'll pop off. Future Monolite team member with Young Emperor. The only issue? She wants to stay out of status conditions for 100% damage increase, which isn't difficult. Her peak value is with her true weapons, and have 2 copies if you're sweaty. Is Misaka worth summoning? I said yes. She's going to be a top tier magic damage dealer, SS tier. She's priority if you run or plan on running magic comms. Okay, Misaka is crazy, but Accelerator isn't just a breaker. Hit that like button if you're enjoying the video or find it informative. Support the channel. Thanks in advance. I know a lot of you guys are disappointed in Accelerator because he's a breaker, but he's not just a breaker. Anyhow, I have some good news for Accelerator fans. This guy is going to be one of the best breakers in the game. A lot of people forgot to read his super art, which practically increases his break potential. Accelerator will be the best breaker in the game until Platina comes out. And he can also do crazy damage. Here's his slots. His skill has 10,000 dark magic damage with 1500 break power. This is allowed to break on a skill. His art increases 100% art damage, which dark allies gain 150% instead. Pair this with Saito or any other nuker and boom. His true art reduces 50% of enemies' break resistance, which is the highest right now. And as a type F art generator, he increases 5 arts if allies' HP is 50% or more. His super art damage multiplier is 150,000%. If the boss is not broken, his break power is determined by his HP, with a potential to reach 300%. At max HP, that's 24,000 break. If the boss is broken, then his super art multiplier doubles to 300k. He has a great passive, by the way. During break, the team gains 5 arts and 300% damage increase for 30 seconds. If he's not in any status conditions, he gains 3 arts per second and has 50% damage up versus human enemies. His true weapon reduces 30% dark resistance. If it's equipped by Accelerator, increase 50% break power, gain 100 arts at the start of the quest, and 5% physical resistance. Accelerator has strong breaking power throughout his kit, has art gen capability, and supercharges their damage during break. Issues with him? His max HP break power is determined by how high his HP is. He wants to stay unaffected from status conditions and synergizes best with dark teams, but this is not mandatory. Is he worth your crystals? If you don't have a top tier breaker, then yes. If you have Chloe or Arthur Pentagon, you can skip, but would you want to? Question mark? This dude, SS tier breaker with real carry potential. So who's the skip? Not a hard skip, but Index is niche. Index is a magic-like support. Niche, but useful. Her slots are okay. kind of focus on healing, I guess. In my opinion, her skill is the most useful, increasing the team's HP by 3000 and gains Argent to herself with 4 arts per second, which is a EX1 type. Her arts is good too, increasing 30 arts to the team and 30% damage resistance. This is good because it's on art, but with no barrier or defense equip, she's kind of a wasted slot. Her true art increases the team's damage by 100%, 200% to weak elements, and 100% skill CT for 35 seconds. Her super art adds 40% magic equip CT speed for allies and reduces 40% magic resistance times the number of allies with magic slots. This can be great if you use her correctly and pair her with Misaka. Good gracious, Misaka's going to go crazy. For her passive, if she's not in any status conditions, she provides 3 arts to light allies, 20% BE output, and 10% magic resistance. Her true weapon decreases 30% light resistance and reduces enemies' DR by 20% if the user is human. If it's equipped by Index, she gains 2 arts per second and 30% heal amount up with 5% defense. Index is glue for magic light teams. She has DR, magic equipment CT, and magic resistance, but she really wants to be with monolight teams. So as a unit, she is way too niched. Outside magic comps, her value drops. Overall, A tier. For equipment CT, DR, healing from skill and equipments, which she sounds kind of good, but she's still niched. How many times did I say niche? Poo if you want, or if you get lucky. Poo priority by account level. For newer players, you want to get Toma. He's safe, flexible, keeps your team alive, and sustainable. Misaka is a strong magic DPS, future-proof for magic and light comps. Accelerator is gonna be the best breaker on release, and is a strong team buffer during break. For veterans, I'm sure you already know what you want to do. The pity. Pity Misaka if you run or plan to use magic teams. Which magic team comps will be meta? Just wait and see. Pity Toma or Accelerator only if your account needs these row, or if you want. Now you know. 3 top tier units, and one of them being the best. Accelerator the Breaker. Which unit would you be aiming for? Are you planning on utilizing the 050-1500 rule? Let me know in the comments. I hope your summons go well, and good luck. Here's a video on units that should be coming to global soon. Most of them are top tier units. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring that notification bell so you don't miss out on future content. I'll catch you on the next one. Aim for that W. And you know what they call me.